The YMCA of Central Massachusetts is the talk of the Commonwealth. And here to tell us all the latest cool things that are going on there, Sharon Henderson from the Y. Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning, Hank. How are you? Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year to you. And listen, I gotta say that the YMCA of Central Massachusetts is central to my New Year's resolutions. I'm no different than everybody else in America. I saw where the number one resolution in America is get in shape.
Getting in shape and losing a few pounds and just getting that body moving, for 2020. And yes, the YMCA is here with 6 locations in Central Mass and Northern Worcester County and 1 membership. So you can have 1 membership and go to all 6 locations. And, of course, we have different amenities at each location. So if you like tennis, Greendale is your place. If you like rock climbing, we've got that at Central and Burroughs. If you like the track, if you like weights, whatever your pleasure in terms of fitness, we have it. Classes, yoga, Pilates. So come on down to your local YMCA and get your body moving for 2020. We know that is a really good thing for all of us to do.
Boy, it sure is. And I'll say 2 things about what you just brought up. One being that I find that to keep myself motivated, I can't just depend on myself and just my membership. I have to have the class. I have to have the spin class. And I'll tell you what, here's one of the ways, Sharon, that at least it motivates me. When I go to that spin class, for example, on Sunday, if you miss a week, the next week when you go, your spin class friends are like, hey, we missed you last week. Where are you? It makes you want to be there. There is a social aspect that I don't know that we always talk about to this as well. We're creatures of habit. We tend to go at the same time. I tend to see the same good folks in the locker room. I see that the same folks who are showing up at the spin classes that I'm able to make, those kinds of things. And you do become friends.
Yes, you do. That's what's so unique about the Y. I often say the Y is the best networking experience from the beginning of time because there was a local place where you could go and develop relationships and friendships and community. The Y is definitely community. We are Y, all of our community, all of the things that we do. People get to know each other. They form friendships over many, many years. There are people that have been going to the Y for 50 years or more. There are people that met their mates at the Y. Yeah. So the Y is a great gathering place, but you're absolutely right. When you miss a class, people care about you. The Y is where people care about you, from the instructors to the staff to volunteers. We couldn't do all this without our volunteers that serve the Y on all of our boards and all of our committees that help us make the Y run and do all the things that we do. All the young people that come into the Y and how we try to get them to reach their full potential. And it's always great to see them the preschoolers, as they begin their careers of their life, and then they come into the Y in preschool, and then we see them at 99. So it's a great place, and you do develop relationships. And none of us like to do anything alone, especially workout. I like a class too, Hank. I like a class, or if you don't want a class, I always tell people, make sure you go in and do a few personal training sessions, because then you can work with a personal trainer on, I want bigger upper body strength, I want to do whatever I want to do, and they'll give you a routine. Yes. And then once you're set in your routine, then you can go in and take a class, maybe get in the pool, shoot a few hoops. There's a lot of different things that you can do at the Y to keep yourself moving, as well as your relationships.
Yeah, no, that is so true. And you know what? And it's funny. Some people will say to me, they'll go, "Oh, no, I like to do it alone." And the Y actually provides spaces where you can go and you've got the video. Absolutely. and you can do it on your own. And I always say to them, I say, I kind of like the hustle and bustle. I like to see that there are other people that we're sort of all in it together. And as I always say, I say, I'm not self-conscious at all. You know why? Because everybody's got their own stuff. My God, how egotistical am I that I think anybody is going to waste any time looking or caring about what I'm doing?
And that's what's so nice about the Y. You don't have to have that, that great workout outfit.
Right.
You got to put on your T-shirt, some comfortable shorts, some comfortable sneakers, and let's get at it.
Yes.
Because we all sweating to get better. But it's a great environment. It's a great atmosphere. And like I said, 6 locations. I'm sure there are things that you can find. And, the Y is all about family. So don't just come along. Bring family members, bring the young people, bring your children. We do have child watching for younger children. So while you and your husband or family members go off and do other physical things, you can leave your younger kids in child watch. We have swimming classes with young mothers that want to get in the pool. I mean, if your children haven't started their swim lessons, I tell people if they're 3 years old and they haven't started their swim lessons, get them into the after-school programs. All of our children in after-school programs, they do swim lessons. We have also, I want to mention, winter camp. With the snow still ahead of us and not knowing what the weather may present, young parents, families that may need to still go to work no matter what the weather's doing, drop the kids off at the Y. We have day camp during the winter. The kids will enjoy themselves, and they'll be tuckered out by the time they get home.
Oh, that is a great idea. That is fantastic. People will take advantage of that. Listen, there is a Y near you. Wherever you're listening to us, there is a YMCA of Central Massachusetts near you. Check them out, YMCA of CM.org. Sharon, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Hank. And I just want to say to your audience, find your rhythm. That is our theme for 2020. Find your rhythm, whatever it is. 6 locations, 1 membership, YMCA of Central Massachusetts.
Yeah, can't beat that. Sharon Henderson joining us from the YMCA of Central Massachusetts, and we appreciate the fact that the Y supports live and local radio as well. That's so important. YMCA of CM.org.